Hi everybody, it's Paul Feuerstein. I am here with Greg Minzenmayer. Greg, how are you?
Good to see you again.
So Greg is running a company called Denbright. And I will just show you, we have an advertisement in the magazine for Denbright. Greg, what is Denbright?
Thank you. Yeah, Denbright is a national laboratory platform. We have 7 laboratories and 16 locations across the country.
Oh.
So we service doctors across the nationwide, and but we give that same service that you would get if you were using your local lab. So it's a private equity-backed organization,
Nice.
but we've kept all the lab operators in place. They've stayed, and they run their own labs, and they keep the
Even though
culture.
they're together in a big conglomerate, each is an independent laboratory.
Each is an independent laboratory, and they've all kept their culture, the culture that the doctors have liked, and the reason they went to that laboratory is because of the culture and the quality of the products.
These are well-known laboratories that people have been working with, and because it's sort of invisible in some ways that I've been working with a certain lab, let's say Burbank Dental Lab or something like that.
Right.
But they're actually being helped by the master, you.
Right, yeah. So Denbright is the corporate entity, and we handle all of the kind of shared services. So accounting, purchasing, all of the logistics, all of the stuff that the laboratories have to do in addition to producing great restorations. Now our labs just focus on producing great restorations, and all that other stuff is managed by.
Gone. It's kind of like when you're an associate in a dental practice that you just do the teeth, and somebody else takes care of the accounts receivable and all that sort of thing. That's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And the technicians are just so focused on what they're trying to do. You're getting a phone call, hey, you have an overdue bill.
Exactly.
So that's a great thing. Which of the laboratories that most people would know? I mean, I mentioned Burbank is one of them.
Right. So we have some top of the line laboratories. This is a group of some of the best laboratories in the industry. You've got Frontier up Sacramento area and Dorado Hills. You've got Burbank here in the Los Angeles area. And then there are 2 labs in the Midwest, DNS Laboratory and New Art Dental Laboratory. Yeah. And then in Maryland, we've got Friendship Lab that's been around for many years. And in Long Island, we work with Jason Kim's lab. Jason Kim is one of the top ceramists in the whole country.
Kim. If you don't know Jason Kim,
right.
So is this,
and then I don't want to leave out Absolute in North Carolina.
So is this helpful for them? And if they want to get some new technology, they want to get new printers, they want to get new mills, they want to get things. Is that part of a buying power that you have for helping them with these things?
Right, exactly right. So our national laboratories give us a lot of volume, let's say, or buying power with technologies. Like we work very closely with a number of companies, but iTero right now we've partnered very closely with iTero on a it's an opportunity for dentists to get basically a free scanner. And all they have to do is commit to providing a certain amount of volume to the laboratory, and they get access to the top scanner in the market right now, which is the iTero Lumina.
They just launched that,
It just launched. It's an amazing technology, super fast, super accurate.
So that's a nice little, I'll call it a hook for lack of a better word, but I mean, if a dentist wants to be in that technology area and think, I don't know about getting a scanner and I don't know about this, you're supplying that to them?
We're supplying it to them. So retail, the Lumina scanner is a $54,000 scanner. It's one of the top of the line premier technologies in the market. So with us, they can get access to that scanner just by committing to a certain volume of laboratory that they're probably already doing that with other laboratories, and they commit to us and we'll give them a scanner.
But the thing about the Lumina, for example, is that it's so precise, you don't have to worry about what goes in and get, this going in and coming back. So you're not worried about the quality of the scans.
Right.
It's some off-brand scanner.
Exactly. Well, that's a good point. It benefits us as much as the doctor.
Yeah, sure.
So it's kind of a symbiotic relationship at that point. Yeah.
So it's all about workflow involved in the technology behind the scenes. And are the labs do they have a portal at all to help us as practitioners? To help us design things like that.
We have all those services. So if the doctor just wants to send the scan, and we design everything, we do the whole work. They can design if they have their own software solution. They can send the the files to us, but mostly we're just receiving scans.
Sure.
Most dentists are just scanning and sending to the laboratory. We take it from there.
Boy, Greg, I mean, this is quite an undertaking, and I'll call it, for lack of a better word, one-stop shopping. I just say, let's sign up for the project.
Right.
I got my scanner. I have all my labs at my fingertips, and these are great labs to work with.
They're phenomenal labs, and when you get the scanner, you get access to all 7 laboratories. So it's not locked into one laboratory where you're kind of handcuffed to whatever service you get
and
from
you
that
actually
lab.
know where it's going.
Right. and the beauty of the platform is all the labs are full service laboratories. They do great crown and bridge work.
Oh, sure, no.
But there are certain labs that do really high-end aesthetic work, like Jason Kim's lab, like Frontier does phenomenal veneers, and then you've got Absolute that specializes in kind of complex cases like full arch restorations and things like that.
It's great. I gotta say, I mean, everybody should know this name, Denbright. Denbright. Is there a website, Brendan?
There is a website, and if you get the latest Dentistry Today, there's a QR code that'll take you right to the website.
Super. What a pleasure, Greg.
Awesome.
Always
It's great to
seeing
see you again. Yeah, thanks.